What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this week's video. So we're back on the normal Sunday shooting schedule, and Justin is already down here underneath the car. Let's see where he's up to. Say hi, Justin.
Is that it?
Good news, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that in the first couple seconds of this video, but we picked up a new camera. So we actually got a Sony ZV-1, which I think came out, I want to say in the last 2 months, and this thing is amazing. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So on the last video we had in all of I guess I don't know how many videos we've shot now. I think it's like 60 plus videos, but we have a continuous focusing problem that is so damn annoying. But take a look at this. All right, ready? Watch this. Focus, 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 focus. Isn't that crazy? It's unbelievable. So yeah, while Justin is actually working on the tunnel down here, I'm actually gonna be tackling a couple things on the intercoolers. So we do have to create some block off plates for these. And I'm also gonna be cutting out some gasket material just to create a good seal. So I have to do this on this side and this second intercooler over here. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and create a stencil out of cardboard maybe, or maybe even just press that gasket onto the flange so I can get like a crease on the material, and then I'll trace that on my stock, cut it, and bolt it on. So we're hoping for a good seal here and hope that everything works out.
This is definitely the worst part of this freaking build, dude.
That's a cramp.
You got a cramp?
Yeah. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not doing that.
Whatever. Just
I'm just gonna keep drilling.
Yeah, just keep drilling those out, and then we'll worry about prying those off or whatever.
All right.
So I got my little piece of gasket. I'm gonna go ahead and get this pressed on, and then probably trace it or press on it with like a screwdriver, again to create some sort of indentation on the back. And we'll get that cut, and we should be all set. Looking pretty good. All right, guys, so I got this first side done. Unfortunately, we don't have the right size screws, so we do have some that are the same thread pitch though as this flange on the intercooler. So we were able to test it with these at least, just to make sure that that gasket does not, I guess, get bound up so it's not stretched in like an awkward direction. So everything seems to sit pretty flat. We are probably, or we should add washers to that just to make sure that it applies like an even pressure or even closer to the center, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So as opposed to just using these screws, these bolts, and then also using a lock washer. So just make sure that it doesn't back itself out with
Vibrations and
shit
stuff.
vibrating and stuff. But yeah, so that's done, and I do have the other side done right now, but we just didn't get that on there. So this is what it looks like, simple pieces. And so right now, Justin, you said you got the left side done pretty much of the tunnel, right?
Pretty close
except
to.
for like one other spot weld. I think what I might do, I'm gonna go ahead and climb down there now, unless you want to keep going at it, and then I'll go ahead and get started with the spoiler maybe, or what do you think?
It doesn't matter to me.
All right, guys, we're transitioning on some body work now. As you guys saw, got those flanges done for those intercoolers. Justin took a quick break from the tunnel. It was just very tiring, and it's a very small confined space. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is tape the spoiler back on the car exactly where we want it and start filling in some gaps. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep the mix and a small batch of Bondo, and hopefully we should have enough. I think it is a decent amount.
Yeah,
I think we might be all right. So before I get this the hardener in place, we do have to tape it up.
Yep.
So I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
But yeah, let's
time
go
crunch.
ahead and do that, and then we'll start pouring some of this stuff in. All right, guys. So we don't know if this. What? I fucking froze up. So we don't know if we took the right approach on this. We don't know if we did this right. We don't know if we did it wrong. But the fitment from this eBay spoiler, again, it's eBay, it was very poor. So this is we didn't really get a chance to film it just because we're on a time crunch. Once this Bondo sets in, it gets really hard. So I think we set this in like, this is probably like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably like 5 minutes ago.
Dude, this is warm. This is generating some heat. So this side is still a little wet, so we don't want to mess with it yet, but we positioned our spoiler exactly where we wanted it. Taped it, as you guys can see from like all this jank
Tapage.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Right. Yeah, so applied as much as we could to get like a nice even seam against the body of the car. And we're obviously gonna have to do a shit ton of sanding and just to make it look decent. But after that, we'll, I think we might have to give it one more pass because it still dips a little bit. You can kind of see it dipping. So
Yeah, you can see a
I
tiny
don't know,
bit.
it's not too bad. It's way better than it was before, that's for sure.
Oh,
But
100%.
we'll apply another layer on that, and then after that, we'll have to worry about the bottom side of the spoiler, which is nowhere near as bad as the top side. So we're just gonna let that dry. It might, I highly doubt we'll be able to peel this today. And what I'm thinking, Justin, is we might have to sand it or take like a plastic card just to trim like some of this, because look at how it blends in right here. So
Yeah,
this
that's
won't
not a good
peel
thing.
off. Yep. And I don't know. We don't know how it's gonna
Yeah.
peel off. The body, this peeled off really freaking good.
Super
But
awesome.
we didn't apply like blobs of it like we did on the spoiler. So to be honest, we don't really know what to expect. It just worked for us over here, so hopefully it'll work exactly the same on the spoiler. So I think while that dries, I'm actually gonna get under the car and help Justin out a little bit and drill out some spot welds out. So it is tiring, so hopefully maybe we'll do like another 30 minutes of like spot weld drilling, and then
Hopefully by the end of the week they're done.
yeah, right? So then we can
Transmission.
start
Real bad, yeah.
Yeah, because after that, drive shaft and
Computers and we're done.
Yep. Right. Well, somewhat done. There's gonna be bugs here.
Yeah, but
yeah, for the most part.
for the most part done, yeah.
Yeah. So
He just looked
okay,
at
guys,
it.
it's been 2 minutes and I'm back out of the car. I'm not gonna do that. So what we are gonna do is I actually bought a belt sander. So these air powered ones. Yep. Thank you, Justin. Now that it actually focuses, now we got a problem.
We got a big problem.
So we got this belt sander. Fortunately, it's not an air-powered one, just because I don't have a compressor that's powerful enough to power one, but like an air-powered belt sander. But we're still gonna give this a shot. So supposedly, that's what these tools are made for, just to eat through spot welds. But again, since this is not battery powered, but I mean, it's just corded, so I don't know. Hopefully it'll work, but I really don't know what belts or what grit comes with it, but yeah, we can give it a shot. Oh, dude, this is pretty rough. Feel that?
Yeah, it might eat through it.
Hopefully it does.
That is really rough.
Right?
That's probably like
So I don't know.
that's probably like 40, 60.
I've never used one of these before, but we're about to find out.
I mean, is that settings to speed up and slow down or what?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, that's got some use to it too, man.
I don't know what this is for. Plug it in like shop vac or something?
Yeah, probably. It can suck on all your shit.
Alright, well, let's fudge and try it. Let's see what happens.
Yee.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We gotta take the other side off. But this is what one of those plates looks like. So right now I would say we're about 75% done. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out here and take a little break. So we are in the depths of the transmission tunnel right now. So there's the back of the engine block up right here. Lost my foot. Left side, this is where we got this first plate removed that you'll see right here. So that's been removed.
This whole left side is done. Take a look at that. Even the top part. So Justin knocked the top part out. So this is pretty much ready to go. Now we have to remove this first cover, which I think, Justin, didn't you say that there's like 2 spot welds left on that? There's a few.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, there isn't many, but now we got a pretty good, I guess, a method of taking those out. So that sander did help, but we went back to using that spot weld cutter, and it's working fantastic. We just have it on a much higher speed.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We finished the block off plates on the intercoolers. So that's all set. You guys saw the spoiler, did some more work on the transmission tunnel. So the plan is that we'll get this knocked out this week. So next Sunday, we'll start messing around with transmission stuff. So it'll be a change of pace. I hope you guys enjoyed the new quality of this great camera that we're loving. I can't wait to use it more, dude. Like, it is, it's light years ahead of that other one, dude.
It's twice as small, so
yeah, it's like super. By the way, the other one was like a DSLR, guy, so it was like in this what is it called?
Just the stabilizer.
Yeah, stabilizer. So it probably filled up like this much of the stabilizer, and then this one's like, it's like a handheld camera. It's probably as small as your phone. Yeah. So it's crazy. But yeah, we're definitely loving it, guys. So again, like always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next week.